This is my second video. I did a video about the New Madrid fault line, talking about the swarm of quake that's happening over there in New Mexico. I hope you guys saw that. Anyway, I'm going to be talking about the Spain, as I said before in my first video, had a blackout. Another one happened to Spain. They're having power out. The power went out. The grid is basically down. On it's not the entire country, but a great portion of the country now is in complete darkness. It happened again. Electromagnetic disturbances, folks, is real. It's happening. Something is going on with the our solar system. All right, we're getting a secondary gravitational pull. It's from a binary binary star. There's a cycle that it go through a 3,600 year cycle, and it bring with it certain changes to our solar system and to our planet. A lot of planets in our solar system are actually vibrating, all right, at a rate that never seen before in modern history. But doesn't mean it hadn't happened before. It happened before, because keep in mind, it's a cyclical cycle. So what's happening, our electromagnetic shield that's over Earth is weakened because of this secondary gravitational pull, which is basically a second sun. So because we're dealing with an extremely weak electromagnetic field, and the poles are shifting on top of it, the UV ray that's coming from the sun, these CMEs, they're getting through the electromagnetic field at a rate that modern human have never experienced before. Now, when that happened, it's going to affect the grid. It's going to affect telephone signal. It's going to affect everything, because our entire frequency on this planet has been changed, has basically been disturbed. That's why it's called electromagnetic disturbances. Electromagnetic disturbances, because the electromagnetic field is being disturbed by a larger sun, a secondary sun to our solar system. And again, you're going to say to myself, what is he talking about? Talking about another sun? Because since I've been going to school, they only told me there were one sun. Of course they did. But unfortunately, we do not live in a single sun solar system. We live in a binary solar system, which means we have two suns, folks. This is not common knowledge. For you to get information like this, you would, yeah, it's kind of like I don't want to get all spiritual or get all, nothing like that, but it's in the Bible. It's in the book of Revelation. They call it wormwood. The prophet Jeremiah talk about it. He called it the destroyer. But one of the great place to find out this type of information, you got to dig into Sumerian history. You got to dig into the Cold-Burn Bible. You got to get into Egyptians. You got to also get into the Hopi Indians talk about it. Red Kachina Blue. It's the same thing. They're talking about the binary system. All right. The Sumerians talk about this giant species that actually come from a planet around that secondary sun, because that solar system has 7 planets, 4 moons. Now, the planet that are actually at the extreme end of that solar system will enter our solar system. And this happened every 3,600 years. Now, there are going to be beings from this planet that will actually come to Earth, because they're here for natural resources. This type of information, you'll find it in Sumerian text. It's not going to be common information, folks. So if you think you're going to Google it and find out what I'm saying, is no. It ain't going to happen. You got to go further than that. All right? Because it's information that they really don't want you to know. I didn't say that out loud. Anyway. Yes. So the closer this thing get to our solar system, which is the binary system with 7 planets and 4 moons, the electromagnetic field is going to get even weaker. So the more weak the electromagnetic field gets, more CME is going to enter our planet, and also be more disturbance on the grid, on phone signal, GPS, banking system, computer, you name it. Everything is going to be affected. So basically what I'm trying to say to you guys is that I'm just trying to let you guys know that you got to get kind of used to this. This is basically our new norm. And there's no man on this planet that can change what's coming. That's why it's easy for me to tell you what's coming, because of the information that I've gathered. So I can use that to have a good picture of what the future is going to be like. And trust me, I have extremely amazing view of the future. I'm very confident I know what the future look like. And I can say that with a lot of confidence. But there's a difference between being confident and cocky. I'm not a cocky person. I'm a confident person because I know what I've researched in and the information that I've gathered. And a lot of people, when I make these predictions and tell them what I'm foreseeing, they say to me, "Oh man, you're lucky," or "You got a lot of luck." No, I don't. I don't believe in that. I create my own luck because I learn under correct knowledge. Learn, L, under, U, correct, C, knowledge, K, luck, L-U-C-K. Learn under correct knowledge. So because I've learned under correct knowledge, which spell out luck, people think I'm lucky. I'm not. It's because of the information I've gathered and I was blessed with. A lot of it I prayed for, and because of discernment, I was led in the right direction to gather the right information. Other things still come into place in the past, but I don't want to get into that because I really don't want you to think I'm crazy. Anyway, so this is basically what's happening to our planet, folks. You know, what Spain is going through right now. Portugal, France went through it like last week it happened. It's going to happen more, guys. This is just the beginning of what's coming. That's why I keep telling you, folks. Everyone in your household should have a backup bag. I did videos on this 2 years ago. I saw this coming 2 years ago. I did. And people, they laughed. I was met with laughter when I start creating this video. But that's okay. I kept doing them because I truly believe what I'm saying is true. And I truly believe that what I'm telling you is going to happen. Is going to happen. I really believe that with every fiber in my body. I know what I'm telling you is going to unfold. I'm that confident. And because I'm that confident, it get a lot of people mad and it rub a lot of people the wrong way. I know. Because here's a guy telling them the future with that amount of confidence. So they take the confidence thinking that I'm an arrogant person. I'm not, actually. I'm not an arrogant person. I'm a very confident person. And when I tell you something, I am that confident that it's going to come through. That's why I speak the way I speak about it with that much confidence, because I know what I'm saying is true. It's going to happen. What's going on right now, folks, in Spain, Portugal, all these blackouts, it's going to get 100 times worse. I'm sorry. I hate to be the bearer of great news. I'm being facetious, by the way, because I want you guys to laugh. It's a great time to be alive, but at the same time, we're going to see stuff on another level. The other spectrum, when it comes to natural disasters, is going to be on a level that we have never witnessed before. And we fear that. And I get it. The only way to get rid of that fear is to get knowledge. You can only get rid of fear with knowledge. And when you acquire the right knowledge by learning under correct knowledge, you'll become, to people, you're going to have luck or a lucky person because you learn under correct knowledge. And this is what's happening to our planet. It's not just our planet. It's happening to the moon. It's happening to every single planet in our solar system. It's a cyclical cycle every 3,600 years. And folks, I hate to be the bearer of great news. It's going to be 100 times worse. But you know what? I'm happy. You know why? They're going to write books about this for thousands of years to come. And I live to witness it. That's why. I live to witness what books are going to talk about for thousands of years in the future. So I'm so grateful to see it and to watch it unfold. God bless y'all. I hope this information helped.